Hello, welcome to Val's Crafty Creations. Today we have another January swap. This swap was organized by Paper Pounders swap group on Facebook. Put together a trim sample. It could be 2 to 3 pieces of lace or ribbon, whatever we wanted to send off to our partner, at least 15 inches in length. And what I did was I looked in my vintage ribbon stash and I pulled out this one here. You will have seen that on the tag that I made for Jovi. A yard of that, a yard of this one, and a yard of this one. And then the new ribbon that I picked up at Dollar Tree that I'm using for my bookmark. I had enough to be able to share a yard of that. And you can see here I did my little fun trick where I tie the knot, slipped it off of the tag, then I reverse it, and so that knot is now right there in the front, looking nice and neat. And on the top of my tag, which is a piece of chipboard covered with, that was included with one of my orders from Donna, just enough to cover the front and back, and then I added a butterfly paper clip there. Had this brown eyelash trim mixed with the yarn. I believe that was in the batch of items I had just gotten from Jelly Bean. So I went ahead and separated off a little bit of the eyelash trim there, and then you'll see the seam binding. Went ahead and tied that at the top there, and then I used that throughout the project. So there's my little sample card. And so I grabbed a glassine bag from my stash and was trying to come up with a pocket. Discovered that the bag would fit this direction. Decided, okay, I will cut the bag apart. And when I glued that on, it was just a little bit too plain. So I decided to cover it with some of the book paper. Can just easily be slid off, and it's all one piece. But you could pull off the glue dots and use that. Here is my bookmark. I followed my tutorial on the front, 3 smaller dangles, and then 1 larger dangle with a focal bead. And use my little bead caps and a little plastic butterfly charm, pink beads from my stash, and these are the new Dollar Tree ones. And I didn't have gold crimps, so I used these here. I think they still match with the gold chain. And in the back, I used some of the teal beads from my tower of beads from Donna. Some more of the little pink beads, and thanks to Linnae, actually 50 something and beyond, I have a little bunny charm, and the theme was supposed to be spring. After I had decided that was what I was going to do, found out that the Chinese New Year symbol is now the rabbit, so there you have that. And what I like to do is coordinate, so we have the little Dollar Tree beads here, one over here. I use them here. The little pink beads here, little pink beads here, and here. If you're unfamiliar with these ribbon bookmarks, you just, the main part fit over your book, and then the rest goes over throughout the page where you have left off. Hangs down, slide it up, make them even. And so anyway, that's what I created. And like I said, I followed my tutorial, and I followed the tutorial when the swap first came up in Brenda's group. Put this to the side here. So the bag was perfect. It's put right on the front there, and hit the little flap, and the seam binding will go right back on there. But yep, I was just playing around with the bag and trying to figure out how to put it on the tag, and inked all my edges. Right here, I hid between the 2 pieces of paper that I had left. We have that, and then with the part of the bag that I cut off, I created a pocket. So we have that, and this fit perfect in there with the tea bag and the little sucker. And so she'll open that and have a little surprise. So these two are going off to Kathy, who is Canadian Scrapper Girl here on YouTube. I hope she enjoys those. And she did put out a video showing what she was sending to me. It just hasn't arrived quite yet. So if you want to go over and have a sneak peek, I will link her channel in the description. Very excited to receive that and share it with you. I just pulled out everything I needed and put them in this tray here, and so when I clean up I'll be able to put all my crimps back where they belong and all my jump rings back in their container, put them in there, all my bead caps back in their little container, back in there. I can seal up my little Dollar Tree beads. My chain is right here. The turquoise one was from Jelly Bean in my surprise pack, so those worked out really perfect. Very glad that I was able to find the light pink ribbon at Dollar Tree. This was what I was going to use, but it was just too bright. And so there's that fun little project, and I was really happy to be able to do my ribbon bookmarks again, and I hope my swap partner enjoys it. I'm going to get this all bundled back up, swirly bag from Dollar Tree, and I went to my notepads and I found this one here with the butterflies. So we'll go ahead and get our note and off to Kathy. Thanks so much for stopping by today, checking out what I've been working on. You take care, and I'll see you again very soon with some other type of crafty project. Bye for now.